Hello strangers, the date today is the 7th of March 2019 and today I am talking about the purpose of life. My life in particular. It's going to be one of those really deep videos today that John used to do. So I actually wrote this script coming home from fencing one night in December last year, but it's been in my mind ever since and it's still relevant. So last December, I completed my 25th revolution around the sun, which entitles me to a quarter of a life crisis. And that's a fact. If you don't believe me, please go and Google it. And the crisis that I chose to experience was, what do I want to do with my life? After my 25th birthday last December, I felt something. I felt more. I felt more of something, but I didn't know what that something was. Does that make sense? I think I felt more adult. It's as though before my 25th birthday, I was a young person pretending to be an adult. Now that I'm 25 years old, I officially am an adult now, doing adult things. Don't feel like I'm pretending anymore, as I did in the years between when I left university and now. And all this leads me to the question that now that I'm an adult, what do I do with my life? I never used to worry about this question until 2015 when my boss took me to one side. His name was Len, he's one of the best bosses I've ever worked with, and he said to me, "Jack, you're a fantastic human being, you've got lots of potential. What do you want to do with the rest of your life? What's your purpose? What's your goal? What's your objective?" And I was like, there. At that moment, all I was thinking about was what I was going to have for dinner that evening. Yeah, the future is now. And the question's still been playing on my mind. Now, as I think everyone on this channel knows, I've been temping around London since I graduated university in 2015, and generally, I've enjoyed my temping experience. Some offices that I've worked in have been fantastic, others have been completely appalling, but overall it has been a positive experience. I've learned a lot about the office atmosphere, I've learned a lot about how the world works, and I've learned a lot about myself, which is perhaps the most important thing there. But I don't want to be an office drone for the rest of my life. I don't want to be a cog in the machine. There are two reasons for this. One, I don't enjoy it. I don't find office work, or at least office work I've been doing, interesting or exciting. I do it because I have to, and I do it because I want to get paid. I won't dedicate my life to it. I've seen people cry because they can't finish their work. I've seen people emotionally destroyed by their paperwork. I don't ever want to be like that. The second reason is that, if we're being honest, I'm not very good at being an office worker. Yes, I always try my best and I always work well in a team. I'm a nice person, I make lots of friends, but I'm not very good at details. I make mistakes booking meetings. I don't tell everyone what the new plan is. I sometimes don't answer emails for months and months at a time. I have a schedule and I stick to it regardless of how weird or off that schedule is. If we're being honest, if I was an employer, I wouldn't hire me, but that's fine. I'm not designed to be an office worker. But what am I designed to do? If you asked me this as a child, I'd say, easy, I want to be a train driver. And I had that dream for over 15 years, but then I just couldn't pass the exams to get into train driving school. Now I want to be a full-time writer. Now I'm aware that that goal is incredibly difficult, borderline impossible, but that is what I want. And I'm prepared to work for it. And to be a writer, there's one key thing you have to do. Write. And that's what I've been doing, professionally since 2015. I've got my website, I started my Facebook writing page, I'm active on most forms of social media, I go to lots of writing events in and around London. I took part in the Write About Ali YouTube channel, linked to that in the description below. I have my own business cards which literally says Jack Dowd Writer on it. And most importantly, I published Empty Nights last year, my first novel. I will remember that day, September the 1st, until I die. There's a brilliant J.K. Rowling quote actually that sums up how I'm feeling. It goes like, if you have turned yourself somebody who's thinking of, who might, who's trying, to someone who did, once you've done it, you know you can do it again. I am paraphrasing slightly, but the point still stands. It's as though before I published my novel, I was someone who wanted to be a writer, and afterwards I was officially a writer, even though I'm aware that logic is completely flawed. Now I think I know the person who I want to be in life, or am becoming in life, and I'm happy with that. So what do I want to do while I'm attempting to become a full-time writer? I could get a full-time job, a job that I actually like, but I don't know what that job might be. What if I can't find a job that I like and a job that I want to do forever and ever and ever? Answer? I don't know. There is no answer, and that completely terrifies me. I could start a family and settle down. My cousins have done it. My university friends and school friends are doing it. I've seen it all over Facebook. But I don't have much interest in starting a family or getting a partner. I don't want to start a relationship in life because it's expected of me. That's not how relationships should start. I know that much. I could find my own house and live there, a bachelor pad of sorts. That idea is very appealing, but A, I can't afford it, and B, I don't think the fact that I sometimes want to live by myself is enough reason to live by myself. I'm happy living at home. I live here with my mother. And yeah, I'm very happy here. I feel comfortable calling myself a very organised person. At school, I gave in my homework on time. At university, I gave in my projects before the deadline. And at work, I love making to-do lists and ticking them off. I find it extremely satisfying to plan a plan, do the thing, and then complete the plan. However, somewhat terrifyingly, I don't have a plan for what happens in the rest of my life. Now, normally, when I write a script down, when I film it even, I find a solution. In that case, I don't finish the script, or I don't film it. But yeah, I haven't got an answer this time, strangers. I don't have a long-term solution to these problems. So yeah, that was a bit rambly, but I wanted to get it off my chest. I hope you've enjoyed. Next week's video will hopefully be a bit more optimistic. Yeah, see you guys next week. Take care. Have a good one.